What's up, everybody? This is the Spiceking Lorren, and today is day 7. I think this is my 7th day in Thailand. So I'm gonna tell you how it's been so far. So as you know, with the most ultimate humility and gratitude and appreciation, I've had a magnificent life in America. And I've been very blessed in the fact that I've had a lot of support with my business. A lot of people buy my my spices and my sauces. My family supports me. When I moved to Pompano Beach, I had tremendous support for the last 3 years. I've had friends who are like family, better than, like family. Sometimes like family, great people. And when I first moved there, I felt alone, and I felt, I did not feel that I had support. But leaving, God has definitely shown me that I'm a very loved individual, and I'm a very celebrated individual. And I have a lot of people that care and that check up on me, and it is a great feeling to know those things. And since being in Pompano Beach, you can check out that video where I show you, how I was living and my experiences and all of that stuff. I've been able to do a lot. So I was able to grow the company, the Spiceking Seasonings, to like 5,000 stores and growing. And we're still growing. I just came out with a new line of chips that we're getting distribution into all of the Sandals Beach resorts, plantain chips, and we got all kind of funky Caribbean flavors. It's gonna be really fun. But I felt the need to become a global citizen. You may ask why, if everything was going so beautifully and so perfect. I was living on the beach like I always wanted to. I had a nice car, bling. I'm very thankful. But I felt like America was very, very expensive. And that lifestyle that I was living was costing me a lot. There is a notion of thought that I had, which was like, hey, nothing is expensive. You just got to make more money. Which is true. Still, you got to make more money. But at the same time, when is enough? Like how much is enough? Like in America, it seems like the prices just keep going up and up and up. For an average dinner or lunch, it's gonna cost $50. Lunch where I was living at, the average lunch cost is $50. Dinner costs $100. Rent on a beach could be $4,000 to $6,000 a month. Then you have your lifestyle, travel, insurances, business costs. It ends up you're gonna spend good $15,000 to $20,000 a month on just regular living expenses and business operations, or even more. So I decided that I want to be a global citizen and change some things up, and so I came to Thailand. The first day, I landed in Bangkok. I had a great time. I ended up meeting a gentleman at my hotel. I stayed at the Centara Grand, which is a beautiful hotel, the Centara Grand in Bangkok. And we went around and toured. We had the most lovely breakfast buffet. We went to the different malls. We got massages. We toured. And I even found a lot of opportunities for business in Bangkok, which was great. And then the next day, my friend Rami came to Bangkok. Rami, I used to work with in UAE. And he works for, I think, Turkish Airlines. So he flies all around the world. So I remember last year he met me in Paris, and we went and went over to the Louvre and the Eiffel Tower, and you know, we had a really great time in Paris. So he said he was going to meet me here in Bangkok. So we met, and I always had I usually carry a nice Louis Vuitton bag, but I wanted to create my own Spiceking bag. So we stopped at this leather shop, and that was an adventure. I got to create my own Spiceking bag. Make a long story short, I left Bangkok after like 3 days, and I flew to Pattaya. Now, my whole basis for coming to Thailand, period, was to come to this building called the Copacabana, because as you all know, where I was living at before, I consider it was luxury for me. I had a magnificent time. I mean, it had a state-of-the-art gym at my building. It was right on the ocean. It had a beautiful kitchen facilities. It was just fantastic. And I love the people that I lived with. I love my neighbors. They were fantastic people. I miss them. Just thinking about it. Great people. I mean, we had so many parties and dinners together and adventures, and just a really great group of supportive business people. Most of the people in that building were entrepreneurs, and we really kept each other sharp. Anyway, my whole goal for coming to Thailand was to come to the Copacabana building. And the Copacabana building looked luxurious. I watched the YouTube videos, and it just looked so great. So when I came to Pattaya, I didn't stop nowhere. I went straight there. I said, look, I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Take me straight to the Copacabana, because that's where I'm going to stay at. Well, let me tell y'all something. When I got to the Copacabana building, I was like, what the hell is this? I'm looking around. There was nobody to come and grab my bags. There was like 4 different lobbies. None of the lobbies had air conditioning. And as you know, Thailand is really hot. I don't know if you can see, but I am sweating. I have the air conditioning in this hotel room as cold as it can get, and I'm still sweating. And I'm from Miami, so I know hot. And I used to live in Abu Dhabi, so I know hot. But this Thailand temperature is hot. I'm even wanting to I'm thinking about cutting my hair because it's so hot. I haven't been able to trim myself up. You know, usually when I'm back in Florida, you know, I like to stay groomed up. I like to have my beard dyed in extra black and crispy lines and all that stuff. But it's too damn hot for all that stuff, y'all. Be done dripped off all over the place. It's hot. Anyway, I like to be groomed up and stuff, and I do look forward to getting settled in a stable place so I can get back to my grooming and get back to my fashion and get back in the gym, you know. But anyway, so I pulled up at the Copacabana, and it was hot as hell. There was no air conditioning nowhere. There was no air conditioning in the room service. Nobody to get my bags. And I'm looking around. I'm like, this is it. The building was much smaller in real life than what it was in the videos. And all of the architecture just looked like cheap Chinese architecture. And I lived in China for a few months. I've been to China. How many times have I been to China? 3 times. So I know cheap Chinese architecture. So I know what it is when I see it. That was it. You know, what was supposed to be marble was like plastic, and it was just a no. It was a no. And so I said, and then the customer service was terrible. I was like, I'm getting the hell up out of here. I'm out. So I got back in my taxi, and I'm driving around the city, and it looked like a dump. It looked like a lot of the places where I passed looked like shanty towns, like. And I understand, you know, different parts of the world, that is what you get, but it wasn't what I was expecting. So I was almost had a freak out, like I almost had a panic attack, because what I left was great. You hear me? What I left was great. But I know that I have to try something new and embark on a new journey to be a global citizen. And also I have to grow Spiceking into an international brand, a global brand. And so it's going to take me stepping out of my comfort zone and experiencing new things. I don't know, you guys can probably hear I have a cold. All this movement and traveling really takes a toll on your health. But one of the things I do love about Thailand so far is the accessibility to fresh fruits like dragon fruit, mangosteen, pineapples. You know, I've been eating lots of fresh fruits everywhere, every chance I can get. Good. I'm going to reverse my age while I'm here too. Get my body real nice and leaned up. Eventually you're gonna see me on a beach with no clothes on, just all oiled up and ripped up, and you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, so that Copacabana was not it, y'all. It was not it. I was like, this is what I left. I left what I left to come to this. I was like, hell no. So I had the people driving me around, and eventually I ended up meeting some people who was like, okay, I can... No, what I did is I went to the front desk at the Centauri Grand, and I said, y'all got to hook me up with a realtor. And when I met the realtor, her name was she showed me 2 properties. Three properties. The first one was nice. It was at the... I think the name of the building was Amat. Right on the beach. Nice. Beach views everywhere. It had a great gym. It had a great amenities where it had a little sauna. It had a rooftop pool. It had a downstairs pool. All of these places have pools and they look beautiful, but it is hot out here, y'all. It is hot. Really hot. And the price for that unit was only $500 and something a month, which was fantastic. I met a really nice gentleman in that building who said, hey, Keith, Spiceking, if you ever need anything, you could look me up. And I have his name saved in my phone, but I really appreciated his hospitality because, you know, I'm here all alone. And, you know, your relationships with people are priceless. You're not an island, and nobody can do it all alone on their own. So shout out to that brother. And then she took me to another building, which was called the Riviera. And the Riviera was super dope. Beautiful amenities surrounding pools. It had a magnificent gym. It had a really nice top floor pool that overlooks the ocean. You know, I'm a big ocean person. It overlooks the ocean. It was definitely a vibe. It had a nice gym too. I like the gym here at the Riviera. I love the views as well. And everything is in a quick grab. You know, they really don't have Ubers here, but they have something called a Grab. You can download the Grab app and use it like Uber to get around. To make a long story short, that place was dope. And that place was $650 a month. So to be honest, I'm looking toward that place. But all of my friends still said, hey, Keith, you know, you need to go to Phuket. So I came to Phuket. The first hotel that I stayed at in Phuket was a dump. I did not like it at all. The people were kind, though, but it just wasn't it. Then I took a Grab, and I had them drive me around to Chiron Beach and Patong Beach. And it was also much more beautiful beaches, just like my friends had said. And then they had a beautiful city center, lots of restaurants, lots of bars. You know, when you're driving down the street, the ladies are hollering at you like you're the woman. It's interesting. I never had been in that position before, but you know, women catcalling me everywhere. It is what it is. But I didn't come here for all that. I came here to work, you know, and get my business expansion on. And when you're doing something like that, you really have to focus and put a lot of energy into it. And that's what I'm here for. I don't really have time to play games and mess around. That's not why I'm here. Anyway, so yeah, I'm here in Phuket. I'm going to go and try one last time to find a place here in Phuket. I've been looking online, and the prices are triple, quadruple the price of Pattaya. I have not been successful in finding a place yet here. I've reached out to a few real estate agents, but they have not gotten back to me yet. But if I don't find something today, I'm gonna fly back to Pattaya, and I'm gonna take advantage of one of those units that I saw there. But all in all, the people of Thailand are beautiful, kind people. It is the land of smiles, and every time somebody meets you, they, you know, do the respect thing, and they send you good greetings. I have no bad experiences with people here. It's been great. I have a bit of a cold from all the movement, but that comes with you being in new environments and being exposed to new germs and stuff. So I'm just doing my fruit thing. I got my vitamins. I got D3. I got vitamin C. I got zinc. I got moringa, which I haven't been taking. I need to take some of that. I got a maca root powder. I got a whole bunch of good stuff. And I look forward to getting settled at a new place so I can get back to my routine, working out, getting my shape together, my vibration higher, spiritually and physically, and growing my company in a global way. I got big plans to do lots of different scholarship programs and help people go to school and explore entrepreneurship. And I think that me coming to Asia, cutting costs, experiencing something new is a good look. It's something different. I'm winging it. I don't know what to expect, but I think that comfortability is an enemy in a way, because you get complacent. You know, when I was in Palm Beach, I was very, very comfortable, and I gained too much weight. And I need to be more aggressive in business. I need to be more aggressive in life, and to keep growing. You never stop growing. So this has been my journey. The first week here in Thailand has been great. It's been interesting. I've gotten several. I didn't mention this, but I've gotten several massages, y'all. Several massages. One day, I got 2 massages in one day. And get your minds out the gutter. I ain't doing no happy ending massages and all that other foolishness. I'm not here for all that. I just got regular health, full body massages. The food has been great. I've had a few questions about, you know, does the food give you the runs or diarrhea, or, you know, the bubble guts and all of that stuff? Yes, it does. Anytime you go to a foreign country, your body is going to experience fighting new germs and bugs. But we've got to know what to take. I mean, I have my homeopathic remedies. I have arsenicum to help you prevent food poisoning. I have the Bach flower rescue remedies for stress to help me be at peace with the changes and emotionally. I have arnica, which helps with body aches and pains. I've been doing lots of fruits. I've been doing my chanting. So, yeah, you just got to know what to do, what to take. And I'm watching the time. I don't want to go over 20 minutes for this video. Right now I'm at 19 minutes, but I've had a great time so far. People tell me that Pattaya and Patong is where all of the prostitutes and lady boys and all of that stuff, but to be honest, my vibration is not in those places. I don't fit in with those groups. I don't fit in with that, there's nothing against them. I'm just not in that. I don't care about all that. I really don't do the clubs. I mean, I'm in Patong. Even in Bangkok, I did not go to not one single club. I mean, it's just not, I don't drink alcohol. Every once in a very blue moon for a special occasion, but to me it's poison, and there's a reason why I look a lot younger than I am. The reason why I have great health. But I haven't even experienced any of that. I haven't experienced none of that. It doesn't come into my aura, which is great. But all in all, I've had a great experience so far, and stay tuned for the next episode. Love y'all. And check out my spices. Go buy my spices. Love y'all.